Maureen Smith of Lamlash speaks to Howard Driver at the Arran banner about how she got into amateur dramatics and musicals.
I first started in Lamlash Drama Club. That was my first port of call in 1978. Our first production was with the Drama Festival, the One-Act Festival in February of '79, and it was The Whistle. I played opposite Mick Cannon, and Kathy Cannon was in it, David and Edna Hastings, and it was just a simple one-act Couthie comedy. I went great fun, and that was when I got the bug. 1985 was my first production, but it was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, I think I did. That was my first panto. First time I'd ever taken the reins.
And obviously the bug bit again there.
Well, yes, it's sometimes nice to be the boss and people do what you tell them.
Of course, we had the ultimate move then about 11 years ago when you stepped into some very big shoes when Heather Goff retired and you took over as director of the Arran Music and Drama Club's production.
Well, that's right. I was approached by Ian Watt, who asked me if I would consider taking over where Heather had left off, as she needed a break. And 11 years down the line, I'm still there.
And in that time you've taken some radical decisions. In 2007 you took on Jack the Ripper, the musical.
That's right.
Raise a few eyebrows.
Well, I suggested it, but the decisions are always made by the committee, and club members like to have their input as well. But they agreed that we would go with it. It was something completely new, something unknown music, and it was a radical step, but it worked, and it was actually still one of my very favourite shows, and to the cast, it's one of their favourite shows as well.
On the same vein, you moved on from there to do The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, and ultimately this year, Bad Girls the Musical.
It's not really, we don't want to shock or you know, go over the top with things like that, but what we really liked about these things were there was something for everybody to do in them. It's always a problem now trying to get a show, a musical that is released to the amateur stage, that you can get something for everybody to do and with a big chorus. What I would really, really, really love to do is Blood Brothers, but unfortunately it's not released. The play is released but not the musical, so we'll just have to wait and see. Don't know where we'll go. Might be cabaret. There was talk of Rocky Horror, but I don't think we're quite ready. We're quite got the number of people to do that yet, but we'll see. We'll see what the club decides.